Hello and welcome to LCID. I'm Leah Kirkwood, the Program Executive Officer for Agile Combat Support. Today we're going to talk about some of the opportunities that we have in the ACS portfolio, but also what's happening to the ACS portfolio under the reoptimization for great power competition. Regardless, the divisions that are in Agile Combat Support right now, providing support to every airman, every mission, every day, will endure in their current and in their future portfolio homes. If you've heard of great power competition, that's a good thing. If you haven't, let's think of it this way. We have a peer adversary who has been watching us and learning from us, and we need to make sure that our capabilities are going to meet that future challenge of that peer adversary in a way that we haven't done in the past several decades. And in order to do that, we're going to realign some of our ACS product groups or divisions into better groupings to enable capability delivery to the warfighter. We'll talk a little bit about those realignments later in the presentation, but first I want to get to what are the current industry opportunities that we have for you to partner with us to deliver capabilities across our product groups. Our Automatic Test Systems Division, or ATS, has two important upcoming acquisition opportunities for industry. The first is the ATS Acquisition 1, or ATSA contract. This will fundamentally change how ATS does business and support our customers for automatic test capabilities. It will be a multiple award IDIQ contract with a contract ceiling of approximately $980 million. The scope will allow for development, production, and full sustainment for dozens of testers supporting operations today. The second is the Common Armament Tester for Fighters, or CAT-F, with an estimated value of approximately $267 million. CAT-F will consolidate the functionality of multiple armament testers into one lightweight, cyber-resilient, nuclear-certified tester. In this new common tester, we look to leverage digital engineering principles for open systems and agile software. Both solicitations will be released in the fourth quarter of fiscal year 24, at which point the ATS division will be part of the new PEO Combat Readiness. The Air Force Metrology and Calibration Division, or AFMETCAL, which will also be a realigned PEO Combat Readiness, anticipates releasing two RFPs in 2024, both of which are planned to release around October. One of these RFPs will be for an IDIQ contract to include a 5-year ordering period for the purchase of pneumatic pressure controller/calibrator 10K PSI. This contract is planned to be awarded for about $9.4 million. The other RFP is for a 1-year base period and 4 option year contract for purchasing electronic leveling systems. This contract is estimated to have a value of about $2.4 million. The Simulators Division, the only ACS division becoming part of PEO training, plans to release an RFP in December 2024 for a follow-on contract to the Air Force Special Operations Command Air Command Training Support Program, which will include Distributed Mission Operations and Training Systems Support Center, cybersecurity, contractor logistics sustainment, and obsolescence. This program supports 86 training devices at 10 locations within the U.S. and overseas. The acquisition strategy is being developed right now, but the team anticipates using a Training Systems Acquisition 4, or TSA 4, contract to award this effort. This contract is anticipated to have a $428 million value. ACS's Combat Avionics Division will be joining the new PEO Electronic Systems, formerly known as PEO Digital. CA's Resilient Embedded GPS INS, Global Positioning System Initial Navigation System, or REGI program, is currently a middle-tier acquisition rapid prototyping program operating within the engineering and manufacturing development phase, and will transition to an ACAT-2 program in August 2024. The prototyping effort will provide the government with a Level 3 technical data package with unlimited rights, giving our government team the flexibility for a full and open competitive production contract. The REGI program is targeting a production RFP release in second quarter fiscal year 26 and will be awarding a multiple vendor IDIQ production contract for the manufacturing of REGI line replaceable units, or LRUs, to support F-16 and F-15E EX platform integration efforts, targeting production contract award third quarter fiscal year 27. The production contract has a program office estimate of about $496 million and will be structured to support follow-on aircraft integration contracts. The Position, Navigation, and Timing Software-Defined User Equipment, or PNTS DOE program, will initiate a new middle-tier acquisition rapid prototyping program in fourth quarter fiscal year 24, when the government awards a contract to a design agent. The selected design agent will develop the SDOE system with sub-suppliers providing the government the tech data package and associated data rights for a full and open competitive production contract. Development will be ongoing for 3 to 4 years, and we anticipate production efforts immediately after development. The Support Equipment and Vehicles Division will also be moving to PEO combat readiness as part of the reoptimization. SE&V is planning to replace the aging munitions loader fleet to allow for rapid, reliable, and safer munitions loading capability up to 7,000 pounds munition classes. This class is currently comprised of the MJ-1 and MHU 83 loaders. Both entered service in the 1960s and are self-propelled, powered lift trucks used to load conventional and nuclear weapons. Acquisition planning has been accelerated, and we plan to issue an RFP in fiscal year 25. In addition, SE&V is pursuing a new initiative to support USAF Agile Combat Employment, or ACE, operational needs, with the multi-capable Power and Air ACE unit, or MCPOW, capability. This multi-capable unit will combine at least 3 separate pieces of current aviation support equipment into one. This single unit will provide 5 different capabilities to include aircraft power, low-volume, high-pressure aircraft cooling air, pneumatic power and load, for example, bleed air, convenience power, LED lighting, and self-propelled capabilities for the unit itself. Acquisition planning has begun, and we intend to release an RFP in late fiscal year 25. As I mentioned throughout this presentation, ACS will be transitioning to PEO training. This transition will see a portion of the existing ACS portfolio move to other PEOs and some programs currently in other portfolios coming into the new PEO training. ACS's automatic test systems, AFMETCAL, human systems, and support equipment and vehicles divisions will all be moving to the new PEO combat readiness. Combat avionics and electronic warfare divisions will be moving to PEO electronic systems, formerly PEO digital. And finally, as mentioned, ACS's simulators division will be staying on as a key part of the new PEO training. PEO training will include not only simulators division from ACS, but we're going to pull in 2 divisions from PEO mobility and training aircraft. We'll pull in the legacy training aircraft division and the T7 Red Hawk division. In addition, we're going to take the simulators division and break it up. Part of the simulators division will remain as the devices, and then we're going to create a new division called Advanced Training Capabilities. This new division will include Operations Training Infrastructure and Operations Training Environment, those 2 branches from the current simulators division, and 2 branches from the Aerospace Dominance Enabler division in PEO Digital. Those 2 branches, Air Combat Training Systems and Range Threat Systems. So those new 4 branches together are going to make the new division called Advanced Training Capabilities. PEO training will also continue to execute towards the SECAF's goal to improve training and test across the Air Force. We're going to pull in the takeaways from the Training and Test Cross-Cutting Operational Enabler this past season, but we're really going to try to get after those roadmaps, those pathways that lead to the training we need, that keep training as a competitive advantage for the U.S. Air Force. The current threat environment has made it clear the old way of training has become obsolete, and we must adapt to meet the new challenges that face us on the world stage. We look forward to supporting the Air Education and Training Command and its new instantiation as Airman Development Command in modernizing our training processes to keep pace, but also the high-end training to meet the new force design to really be able to counter those evolving threats. We need to keep training as a competitive advantage in our warfighting. It's been an honor to work with each of you as the PEO for Agile Combat Support, and I look forward to our continued collaboration and close partnership as our product groups move to PEO training, PEO combat readiness, and PEO electronic systems. Regardless, I know we'll continue to deliver capability, war-winning capability, to our warfighters, and I hope you have a great LCID.